My mom raised me alone because my dad died when she was still pregnant. My mom had to call a meeting and speak with my brothers and sisters to get funds for me to continue with my studies. But I remember the most painful thing my brothers said was they can't send a wife of another man to school. To them, educating a woman is educating a wife of another man. And they didn't go to school either, so that was not very important to them. This was my first day in school. I was so excited that day. This is my mom, and that's me. You can't stay in school if you haven't paid school fees. So I was to go to school, and then I'll be chased to go back home. And then I'll have to come back to school because I wanted to be in class. And then I'll be chased again. After I was chased from school, I met a volunteer from an orphanage named Madeline. And Madeline heard about my story. And she was inspired and she wanted to organize with other volunteers and support my education. So they agreed to pay my school fees, and I was so excited to go back to school. The differences between women in Mwanza, in my university, and back home is that women here can stand before men and speak something. Here, women are exposed to opportunities. They go to class, they are given opportunity to stand in front of class, they can speak, they are confident, women are able to believe in themselves. I think for women who are educated, they are realizing their rights. But there are majority of women that are in the village that they keep thinking that that's the way the system is, that's the status quo, and nobody can change it. But I think that is wrong. If they are given the opportunity to see and realize what their rights are, like they have rights to make decisions and exposed to education, then they will realize that they have more chances to change the world and become independent. And that will make Tanzania a better nation. Tanzania is a beautiful land. Tanzania is our land. Tanzania is a beautiful land. Tanzania is our land.
I'm the first in my family to get an education or pass high school. I was born in a village outside Krishnagiri. My parents worked in a quarry there. Life there was very different. I'm in a hut, I sleep on the floor. I don't have a bathroom, I have to use the fields. I was 13 years old when my father died. When I came to know that he died, like when I was taken home and saw my mom's face, that was when I realized she had all this life, like 22 years of her life she lived with my dad. And once we were born, all her life she spent looking after us. And now she didn't have my dad to support her. That moment it was like I wanted to work for her. Like until I was strong, my mom wouldn't be strong. So to make her strong and to bring her up and like make her live and not like let go just because my dad has gone, I have to be strong. So that was like a fast maturation type. The biggest contrast between home and Shantiban is that this is a school where like most of the things are provided for me. Like I can use a bathroom, and when I want something I can like ask for it. I'm like, there's a bed for me to sleep in, and there are like lots of people to talk to, all my friends always around me. Boys and girls, we eat together, we talk together, we sit together, and there's like that brother-sister relationship that's really, really strong here. But at home, it's like what your brother says, you listen, or if you go against your brother, the whole family is like mad at you, whether he's right or wrong. If If I hadn't gone to Shanti Bhavan, I would have been married because I'm already 18 years old, and I would have had children, and my life would have been the same as any other village girl, always waking up in the morning, cooking, looking after children, and my family would have been the same, no improvement. My biggest fear is that I won't be able to keep up my mother's dreams. Like, she dreams a lot. She expects me to be like, reach the top. And also Shanti Bhavan has given me so much, and I want to live up to every single thing that it's given me. All the values, everything that it has taught.
Because I wanted to know how to take pictures, because I don't see many females doing it. I don't think I've ever seen a female photographer doing photography business somewhere. So when I was in the 9th grade, I learned photography at Starfish.
Starfish International takes a core group of girls that would normally not have the chance to get as much education as they're capable of getting, provides them with that education and inspires them to come back and transform the communities that they come from and make them better and be of service to those communities. One aspect of our program is entrepreneurship, where we teach the girls life skills like gardening, beekeeping, and photography. A volunteer came to the Gambia with some cameras that she donated, trained the girls as well, and that has helped Fatu's business skyrocket.
I think we all have great ideas in our heads, but my classmates are waiting for something to happen someday. They have hopes that their parents might pay for them or what. But I don't have that hope, so that's why I'm starting now. And I think that's how we are different, because they're totally depending on something. But I don't have anything to depend on, so I have to depend on myself.
When I first started taking pictures, they thought maybe I had a toy. Yeah, they thought I had a toy, or I was doing it for fun. So when they saw that I was really serious, everybody comes. Like when it's Saturday, we have extra classes. Everybody wears their nice outfit, so they come and I'll be like, "You have really nice outfit. Do you want me to take a picture of you?" They'll be like, "Yeah." So we go to the nice background, we snap them, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we love this one." Some of them will take 10 pictures, and each picture is $15. My business has changed me from being this little girl who keeps asking for money from my dad, into a girl who's growing to be an independent woman.
I always dream that I want to build a school for girls. There might be boys, but not as many as girls. And the reason is behind it is I'm inspired, and I want to promote girls' education, where the school fee will be lesser, but they will be provided with anything they need in the school.
My mom was pulled out of school to work when she was in 5th grade, so it was always her dream that I would graduate.
My parents have always encouraged me to get as much education as possible. Now that I'm in college, I'll be the first in my family to get a bachelor's degree.
Growing up, I always wanted to be a dancer until I discovered Java in 8th grade. Now I want to be a software engineer.
When I first learned that my university had a chapter of She's the First, I knew I had to join. The mission of ensuring all girls around the world have the tools they need to succeed, it really spoke to me.
She's the First gives scholarships to girls around the world. At home, many people don't think I should work with computers, but She's the First helped give me the courage to achieve my dreams.
Now I've found my voice, and I've changed my major. I work to teach others on campus about issues facing women and girls. I'm now getting a law degree so I can one day work in civil rights.
Education means I have endless opportunities. Girls fight for those opportunities because we know we deserve an equal position in the world.